We have all received the same thing. Now, you may question that statement, being that we are all so very different, but at the same time, we hold at least one thing in common. Now, this thing that I speak of, and may have been formed differently from others, and may be longer or shorter than your neighbor, but at the same time, we all have one, a name. My name represents me for who I am, where I've come from, what I stand for, and where I am going. When you think of my name, think of a person who has integrity, morals, and values. My name is Kristen. Kristen is an 8-letter name that has followed me since December of 1989. My mother was very fond of a soap opera named Bold and the Beautiful, and she named me after one of the actresses on there. I was born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm the oldest out of 4 sisters. Growing up, I attended Merriwood Elementary School. I remember envying my classmates whose names were shorter than mine. At that age, writing the name Kristen just seemed to take forever. But at the start of middle school, writing seemed to go a lot faster, and I didn't even realize I had 8 letters in my name. My teenage years took me for a spin, and it changed my life forever. Growing up, me and my mom always seemed to be in arguments. We could never be on the right page. But later on in life, I just realized I was in a different book than she was. I was never really the bad kid, but I had a ton of friends that could be classified as that. But it's when my family joined this quiet, small little church that I had a wake-up call of a lifetime. There were no kids there my age, and at first I refused to join. But the love the little old lady showed me changed my hard heart, and I just gave in. I started going without being forced, and before I knew it, my stubborn attitude had been changed. Later on in high school, as I was entering the 11th grade, I met the love of my life and soon-to-be husband. We met in October of 2006 on a business trip, and we have never separated since then. Today, me and my fiancé are planning our futures together. I'm majoring in elementary education, and I want to give children the education that they deserve. Growing up, seeing my mom struggle for jobs just makes me more than determined than ever to get a college education. As for my fiancé, he's majoring in business, and he wants to bring Christian morals and values into corporate America. Right now, me and my fiancé are just waiting on God to give us the right next move. Like I said before, we all have a name. A name can connect the visual image of a person. A name can stand for what that person values the most. A name can contain the history of a family. As for me, my name, Kristen, represents my mother's first child. It represents a girl who envied her classmates in kindergarten. It represents a teenager whose life was transformed. And it represents the woman today who's soon to be married. Today, we all have a name, but what that name stands for and what it means is your own choice. My name is Kristen.